Let's go.
Hello, boys and girls, cats and squirrels, and everything in between. It is your host, Almighty Sai, and this is the Song Call, episode 7. It's a good Monday morning. Wake your punk ass up. Wake up. It's time to get up. It's time to fucking go to work. It's time to rise and shine. I don't know what you do. Man, I hated whenever my mom would wake us up for school. She would do this like little chant. Ugh. I still hear it in my head to this day. A sleep deprived little child getting sang to by my mother at 6:30 in the morning to go to school was the probably the start of all my trauma, Start of all the trauma in my life. No, I love my mom, but honestly though, seriously. Um if you got coffee, good. Make you some coffee. If you got tea, make you some tea. If you can't have any of that, get you some water. Water is very healthy for you. Water is good for you. Water is the thing that keeps you alive and is the only thing that does not stir you wrong. Unless you're in Mexico. Then get purified water because you can't drink the tap water because that'll make you shit all over the fucking place. Anyway, I was not going to drink coffee, but then I decided to drink coffee because what's the song called without coffee? You know what I'm saying? What is it without coffee? So, we're drinking coffee today. Um, it's a very chill day. Well, I wouldn't say very chill day. I'm very down today, honestly. Honestly, guys, to be honest, I'm very down today, and I think that's why I've restarted this podcast fucking 4 times today. I restarted this podcast 4 times 2 days ago. Like I can't. There's something that is telling me like, hey, stop. And I don't want to say stop. I think it's just saying like, I don't know. My mental is not good, and to be honest, I'm just gonna let it out here. I think I figured out something about myself and that I need to work on. Um, I feel like recently I've been getting these manic moments in my life where I have very big highs and then I have very low lows. Um, where I'm so down to do everything all at once, make music, do podcast, take care of my life, go to work. Everything's an up and up, and then for a few weeks after that, I have a huge downer, and it really wrecks my life. It really wrecks with me. It really messes with me because there's so much that I want to do. There's so much that I need to get done. The podcast is every week, and I understand that you can just chill. Like, Braxton, why the fuck are you doing this? You're not making money off of it and stuff, but like, you gotta keep on going. You gotta keep on doing your shit. If you're passionate about it, you gotta keep on doing it. But today, a few days ago, yesterday was one of my best days, one of the good days. But the day before that was pretty bad. Today is pretty bad. Um, and it's wearing me out. It's wearing my soul out. And I'd rather just be honest than just to pretend to play a part in this podcast. Because I feel like that's why I made Song Call was for this. And it's one of those things where if you're going through something like this, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. And if you are going through this, we need to make a plan to work on it. Um, definitely something that I feel like I need to work on is just having the power to move, the power to go. Um, I mean, like last week we were talking about pausing. We were talking about chilling out. We were talking about breathing for a second. We were talking about taking time out of your day to meditate and be this and be alive and just be here. We don't have to worry about projects. We don't have to worry about passions. We don't have to worry about anything except for what we need to survive. That's what we were talking about last week. Worrying about this stuff, worrying about family, worrying about your health, worrying about your self care, worrying about your hygiene. We were talking about that because I think that's important, and I think that if you can get on a regular schedule on doing that kind of stuff, then the other stuff comes along easier. If you can take a shower every morning, like today, if you're still in bed, go and take a shower. Then do something with your passions or your projects or work or whatever. Get your nails done. I need to get my nails done again. They're fucking horrible. That's probably what's wrong with me. Get your nails done. Self care. Go buy you a new shirt. Go buy you some new pair of pants or whatever. Make yourself feel good. Then do the things that need to be done, like bills and going to work, and you take some time for yourself. Right now is the most time you could do. Right now is the best time to do this stuff because nobody's holding you back, especially your job with COVID going around. Use this as an advantage and saying, you know what, I'm gonna take a day off. They can go fuck themselves. I'm not going to deal with it today. I can't deal with it today. I've had so much shit that I'm dealing with just this week, and it's only fucking Monday, right? And go do something nice for yourself, right? That's what we were talking about. Today, I have a feeling that we need to talk about um, letting. Well, before I say this shit, I want people to understand that what I'm going to say is very tough. It's very rough for people. It's very hard to do. It is a very stressful thing to think about. Some people might get offended. Some people might be defensive or offensive. This is a topic where people don't like talking about it. They just like what it is because they are comfortable with what it is. And the song call isn't about that. The song call isn't about being comfortable. The song call is progressing and moving and making a change for yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, period. Right? So this week, if you are following any type of strategy or any type of structure that this fucking podcast gives you, gives you, trust me, I'm doing the same shit that I'm saying right now. I'm doing the same exact stuff. So whenever I say what I'm on this podcast, I'm doing, taking my own medicine basically, right? So, and I get offended about this shit too. I'm offended that I'm even trying to say this. But what I feel like we need to do as a group, as a community, as a podcast member, as a fucking mosh fit, we need to let go, right? We need to let go. Braxton, what the fuck does that mean? What do you mean let go? What do you mean let go of some? You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know what I am talking about. You know that there is something in your life that is holding you back, and it's been holding you back for a very, very long time. It's been there for a very, very long time. Oh, how dare you? How dare you bring up my traumas, bring up my past? Yeah, well, we're doing it. And if you don't like it, you can get off of this podcast and you don't have to talk to me for the rest of my life. But if you're still on here, let me explain and we can move from here. Letting go is probably the hardest thing that anybody can possibly do if something has happened to them or happened to somebody that they love or anything of that matter. Anything that has caused you harm or hurt or pain or anger or jealousy or any type of negative feeling, it is hard to let go of those things. The reason I say that is because, and the reason I said that it's going to be offensive is because people are comfortable with dealing or living the way they are today with those things that are in their mind. And it's not okay. It's not okay. You know it's not okay. It's making you negative all the time. It's making you more of a pessimist more than a um, optimist. And it's hurting your family. It's hurting yourself. It's worn you out for many, many years. It's eaten at your bones for many, many years. It has caused you stress for many, many years. And it's time today to work on this, to deal with this, to try to move forward. Whatever it is it's invalid. Whatever it is, or no, I'm sorry, whatever it is valid. Every person that is listening to this right now and is thinking about what has happened to them is valid. 100% to 100%. A verses to verses equal tie. R word, essay, jealousy, gossip, cheating, bullying, death in the family, death in a friend, depression, anxiety, jobs. I mean, the list can go on of things that you can let go. The things can go on for the things that you can let go. Grudges, family grudges, friend grudges, significant other grudges. So many things that you can let go of. Bryce, I don't have time to deal with this. I don't want to. I'm not going to deal with it today. Okay, you don't deal with it today. What about tomorrow? What about the next day? You know why? Because every single day for the past whatever, how long, you've been thinking about it. So you don't want to deal with it now. You don't want to deal with it tomorrow. You don't want to deal with it today. But it's in your head all the fucking time. Right? That's all I got to say about it, right? So what I want you to do, what I think we should do, is I think that you know what it is that needs to be let go of. You know what it is that needs to be brought into light to clean it out from your attic of your brain and say, you know what, this has been here for way too long. This stuff has been here for way too long. It's creating mold. It's creating dust. It's creating just a bug problem, a mouse problem. There's holes in the boxes. There's rat shit everywhere. It's time to fucking clean this shit out. I'm tired of dealing with this. It smells musty. Why do we even have this here? Why do I even have this here in my mind? Like an old ass jacket that doesn't fit you, but for some reason you keep around because you like the color. Or you like you like how it looks, and you're like, well, maybe I can give this to my kids. And that's exactly how generational shit happens. That's how generational shit happens, where you go into your attic and you go, man, I haven't been up here in fucking forever. I need to clean this shit out. And then you start cleaning and you're like, ooh, I remember this. I think I'm going to keep it. Just for the sake, I know it doesn't fit. I know it smells bad, but we can wash it. I'll just give it to one of my kids. Boom. Dunzo. Your anger problem is now drifted onto your kids. Am I fucking right? Or am I wrong? Come on. Your jealousy problem has drifted off onto your kids because you cannot let it go. Why? Why can't you let it go? Pride? What is it? Some type of ignorance? Some type of what is that shit called? Dignity? Maybe you feel like the higher up man because, well, they did this to me 20 years ago, and I'm going to keep it. Put it in my pocket for next time. So that next time I see them, I can ruin their life. And I haven't seen them since 20 years ago. But one day I will see them, and it will be the day that their lives will be ruined because I kept this in my head for 20 years and I haven't let it go, and I made it ruin my friendships, and I made it ruin my family, and I made it ruin my kids' lives, and I made it ruin my job. And one day, though, they'll get it. That's all I'm saying, guys. Why is it fucking your life up? Why are you letting it fuck your life up? So this is what I want us to do. Yeah, it was harsh. I'm sorry. Got a little heated there. I apologize. Let's take it back for a second. You know, a little rough, but I said I gave you 2 weeks to fucking chill out. I gave y'all 2 weeks to relax. And now that I'm here talking about some hard shit, you want to be like, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn this off. I don't want to listen to this no more. Immortalized. It'll be here tomorrow. You can listen to it tomorrow. You can listen to it for 2 weeks. Keep on running this podcast up until you decide it is time to change something in your life for the better. Right? That's all I'm saying. I want all of us to be healthy. I want all of us to be happy. And I want all of us to live a good life. Live a good life. Not survive a good life. Not survive a life. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be doing that shit. We need to be having the best time of our lives now. And how are we going to do that if the things that have been negative in your life keep on revisiting your mindset? You know how many times I was at a family gathering, and the things that happened way before I was even fucking born ruined things. Ruined the day. Ruined the whole family trip. Ruined the birthday. Ruined Christmas. Ruined Thanksgiving because they cannot get over whatever the fuck it was. And sometimes it's so irrelevant that you forget what it was, but you're still mad. Like, you know what? I was mad at that person. I don't know why I was mad at that person, but you know what? I'm going to stay mad at that person because I was mad at that person. I know I was. I know I was mad at that person, and I'm going to remember one day. I'm going to stay mad at that person forever for the rest of my life. You know what hurts the most? Not that person. It hurts you. It hurts your family. It hurts your friends. It hurts your work. It hurts your mental, physical, and emotional life. It hurts you, dog. It hurts you the most. Well, Braxton, you don't understand. You don't get it. This happened to me. Yes. No, I don't get it. Every person that's watching this fucking episode does not get it, doesn't understand. We don't understand what you went through. You don't understand what I went through. I'm not telling you to understand what I went through. I'm telling you we are here at this moment, understanding that we've all went through things, dark, bad, sick things that have been holding us down for a very, very long time. And we are at the age where it's either going to make us or it's going to break us. And we don't need to do either of those things. We don't need this to make us who we are. We don't need it to we don't need it to break us of who we are. We need to subtract ourselves from these things and make our life better. And I'm not saying forget this stuff. I'm not saying, oh, just don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. It's not a big deal. Oh, it happened so long ago. Forget about it. I'm not saying that. I never once said that. But what I am saying is this will be here. You know it will be here. It will be in your mind all the time. It'll be in your head all the time. It always has been. It always has been. But right when it started, it always has been. It's been there. But there's a difference between letting go and forgetting about it. Don't forget about it. Just let it go. Put it back and be like, you know what? It happened. Lesson learned. Not lesson learned. Pain fucking endeavored. stress and sadness, anger developed, pain strucken in your soul, bones ache, skin melting, fucking words gnawing at your fucking bones and whispers in your fucking ear about all this bullshit every single day. It will always be there, but I don't need to deal with it anymore. It will be a story in your life. It will be one day where your kids say, how do you deal with this? What happened to you? And you say, one day this happened. One day I did this. One day they did that. One day something along the lines of whatever they're dealing with ends up being in the line or universe of what happened to you. And you can say, this is what I did to help myself. This is what happened to me. Somebody comes to you, your friends, a person that you, a fucking rando guy, rando fucking girl, rando person comes up to you and says, this happened to me, I don't know what to do with it. And you say, hey, it happened to me too. I can help you. That's the ultimate thing that you can do. This happened to me. I'm going to tell you how I fixed it. I'm going to tell you how I dealt with it. I'm going to tell you how this and that. So, what I want us to do is I want us to write down everything that we are holding dear to our hearts, dear to our minds, dear to our souls for some fucking reason. I want us to write it down. Every single thing. 1, blah, blah, blah. 2, blah, blah, blah. 3, blah, blah, blah. All the way down. If you have 60 fucking things, great. If you have 110 things, great. If you only have 2, amazing. Awesome. However much stuff you have that you hold so fucking dear to your heart, soul and mind, write it down on a piece of paper. I've heard this shit before. I've heard this shit. This doesn't work. This doesn't fucking work. Oh, maybe it doesn't. But somebody, it will help somebody. And you know what? If you've done it before, you can do it again. So write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down on your phone. Write it down in an email. Write it down somewhere on a fucking mirror with lipstick. Whatever the fuck you have to write it down. Write it down now. Write it down on a desk. Write it down on a piece of napkin. Write it down on a piece of cloth. Something. You have somewhere to write it down. I want you to write these things down. Write them. And I want you to put a fucking reminder in your phone. So whenever you write all this stuff down, I want you to put a reminder in your phone. 2 days from today that you wrote this stuff. So let's say Monday. Today is Monday. Boom. Monday you wrote this stuff. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning. I gave you 2 consecutive business days. 2 business days I gave you. So write down in your reminder on Thursday that this will be gone. What do you mean, Bryson? This, you just said, no. That piece of paper is going to be torn up. It's going to be burned. That memo that you've written in your phone, the fucking notepad that you wrote in your phone, it's going to be gone. The lipstick that you wrote on the mirror, erased. The fucking door panel that you wrote on, it's going to be repainted over. You're going to have to paint it over. I'm sorry that you wrote on a fucking door, but you got to paint it over. It's going to be gone. Those things that you're dealing with are going to be fucking gone. Then we can start talking about getting help. You can breathe, right? These things on my shoulders are off of me just for a few days. Think about them. Your phone's sitting there, that piece of paper sitting there, it's on your fucking mirror in your bedroom, in your bathroom, or whatever. They're going to be there, and you can think about those things. Do I really want them to be here in my mind? And if you decide that you want them still there, then there so be it. Nobody is stopping you from this. But really sit there for 2 days and think about these things. Think about what could they offer you in your life that is any possibility to be positive. Hold on, I got a call. I'm gonna text real quick. Sorry. At all positive in your life, at all. And if they're not, then they're not supposed to be there, right? But let's do this. 2 days, 2 business days, Thursday afternoon. Let's erase them, and then we'll get help. We'll talk about it. We'll air it out to a friend, to a family member, to a therapist, to BetterHelp, which, sponsor, please. We can do this together. You can't do it. You can't do it alone. You can't do it by yourself. DM me. Literally DM me. Almighty _ S.I.G.H. DM me, and I will be your listener. I will hear you out. You need help doing it? I got you. Let's do it. You think I'm just fucking playing around? You think I'm just fucking playing around? You think I'm just saying this shit because, gives me fucking views? Look at my views. This is for real. This is the shit that I want to do. Fuck off. Anyway, on a lighter note, well, kind of a lighter note. If anybody has kids that are watching this podcast, I want to DM the producers and makers of Bluey, the show about the dogs, and say, bro, you need to chill out. You need to chill out. Got me fucking crying and stuff about some dogs. Bro, No. You cannot do that to me. There's no way you could do that to me. A kid's show talking about death, talking about missing friends. Dude, oh, Bluey, if you're listening to this, man, jeez, bro. Why? Why y'all be making this show like that? There was this one episode. If you want to really watch an episode, like go on Disney Plus. You don't have to watch Bluey. I'm not saying to watch Bluey, but there's an episode on Bluey. It's season 2, episode 21. I think it's 21. Let me look it up. I think it's that one. Bluey season 2. Let's see. Bluey season 2, episode 21. Not this one. Not episode 21. Maybe it's 22. No, it's not 23. I'll find it. There's an episode on Bluey. It's season 2. I know it's season 2, but there's an episode where the mom and dad are building this like swing for the outside, and the kids are playing with the boxes and stuff. But what happens is that they keep on they imagine they keep on imagining animals, right? Where it's like they're one day lizard, like they use these things for like being lizards, or they're monkeys, or they're whales, or whatever, rhinoceroses, or whatever. Well, they end up like getting this big old box, and they end up being like cave people, right? And they start like drawing things like it looked like evolution. That's what it was kind of like turning into. Or it was like, oh, we're talking about maybe we're from birds, or we're from the universe, or we're from like the monkeys, or whatever, blah blah blah. And then there was this huge like temple. They drew this huge temple, and it had their mom and dad on, and it was like the depiction of God. That's what I interpreted. It was like the depiction of God on that piece that they drew. And then they got a whole bunch of styrofoam and a tool, and they started building this like massive like styrofoam city. And the little child was like, "Oh, I'm an adult now." And they were pretending to be like family. Or they are family, but they were trying, like Bluey was the mom, and then that was her daughter or whatever. So I'm an adult now. I'll see you later. And then she just leaves. And then Bluey's just sitting there watching her go, and she's like, "Now what do I do?" Like she's like old. She like gets a cane. She's like old. She's like, "Now what do I do?" And then Bluey's mom's like, "Psst, come up here." And she looks up, and it's the fucking temple, like mom and dad temple, like reality check. And I'm like, dude, this is about living and dying. What the fuck? This is a kid show. This is a kid show. And they have that kind of shit. Shout out to the fucking producers though, and the makers of this show, because it's fucking bomb. It's fucking bomb. Anyway, on a lighter note, I'm about to review a song. We're gonna review a song, right? By Smokey B. Um, Smokey B was on that song Rowdy, and he hit me up and he was like, "Hey, bro, I want you to review one of my songs, like my own songs." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I listened to some of his music, and I was like, "I fuck with this. I fuck with him real hard." And I came to this song called Oil 710. So it's by Smokey B, Smokky, capital B, and the song is called Oil 710, OIL 710, and it's produced by Swammy J. Shout out to Swammy J. And we're gonna listen to this song, and we're going to check it out. Let's check it out, guys. All right, here we go.
You got some for this or what?
Yeah, bro. Man, I got like 2 more bars left, bro. Like just like 2 more bars. I gotta finish this real quick.
Alright.
Okay, so right now he is just chilling in the studio. You get the scene. He's chilling in the studio. He is trying to make a new song, and he's like, "Hey, bro, just chill out for a second. I got 2 more bars, and I'll be fucking done." And he's just sitting there thinking about what he should write about, and that's where we're at right now. That's the scene in the studio. Probably smoking some J's, smoking some fucking blunts, drinking some fucking Coronas, drinking some fucking Patron or whatever. And he's just chilling in the fucking stew, writing the song. And right now he can't think of a fucking bar, so that's where we're at.
Smoke that weed all high like the Eiffel. Rolling up papers, I got Bibles. Heavy breathing, I did it like typo. Yo, Swami, go psycho. Whoa. Yeah. I got the gift to gab, to jab, to rap.
Both of them went off. Swammy J's fucking beat, bars. Smokey B's fucking bars. I don't know what you want me to say. It's a good intro. It's a really good intro. Let's do it again.
Swami, go psycho. Whoa. Yeah. I got the gift to
Let's do that again. Sorry, I didn't go far enough.
rolling up papers, I got Bibles. Heavy breathing, I did it like typo. Yo, Swami, go psycho. Whoa. Yeah. I got the gift to gab, to jab, to rap. It runs in the fam, my back. They call me Mad Hatter, don't matter. Smoke batter, get higher, surf fatter. We greener, wax shatter. Bruce Banner, I'm going bananas. On this beat, who it be? Swami J and Smokey B, killing it, all elite. Every day, every week, catch me out in the streets. Retro full still on my feet. Can't compete with the heat, never sleep on my team.
Ooh, that's a badass fucking verse. Beep, bada boom, bada beep, bada boom, bada beep, bada beam, bada boom. Da 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 da. The rhyme scheme, and the fucking beat go so well with each other, right? And he's talking about just like, man, like, this is what we do. This is what I'm doing, bro. We got it. We Gucci. Let's listen to it again.
Killing it, all elite, every day, every week. Catch me out in the streets, retro flow still on my feet. Can't compete with the heat, never sleep on my team, bitch. After most white owl switches, electronic hit the switches. Where my blunts at, where my bitches. Be bounce juicy like it's citrus. Where my hundreds, where my fifties. Move the weight like it's fitness. I'm ill like a sickness. Ill. Smooth like BB, y'all just jelly, y'all put.
I'm the illness. Ew. I'm the illness. Ew. Right? I mean, this is a fucking bop. We just got done talking about some crazy, sad shit, some heartfelt shit, some offensive shit, and now we're getting into this fucking song. I feel fucking hyped as fuck. Bars.
Being petty, off the drink, hold up the Henny. Blunt to the face at the Denny's. Chop the flow like the deli. Pass the kill, split a Philly. Light it up, float up to the ceiling. I go wild, animal. Eat the beat up, cannibal. Words murder like Hannibal. Do damage, collateral. Your efforts are laughable. Clean up in my mandible. Smoking on the Capitol. Presidential pack of bowl. Bitch.
Presidential pack of bowl. Did you hear that shit? Let's go back.
I go wild, animal. Eat the beat up, cannibal. Words murder like Hannibal. Do damage, collateral. Your efforts are laughable. Clean up in my mandible. Smoking on the Capitol. Presidential pack.
Smoking on the Capitol. Presidential pack of bowl. If that's not a fucking more bar than a gate, I don't know what it is. I don't know what you think that is, bro. Bars, dude. Hello, this is God. Smokey B's got bars. Swammy J's got the beat, homie. Come on, bro. For real. I'm gonna go back. That shit's so fucking fire. Mwah.
Blunt to the face at the Denny's. Chop the flow like the deli. Pass the kill, split a Philly. Light it up, float up to the ceiling. I go wild, animal. Eat the beat up, cannibal. Words murder like Hannibal. Do damage, collateral. Your efforts are laughable. Clean up in my mandible. Smoking on the Capitol. Presidential pack of bowl. Bitch.
Right here, the scene goes back into where he was at the studio, and he's actually slumped over. He's probably got too fucking splifted, bro. He probably got too fucking crossfaded with that fucking spliffy and that fucking bottle, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he's just like passed out right there, and Swammy knocks his shoulder.
What the fuck? Oh,
You got that verse or what?
yeah. Shit. Fuck, man, my bad.
Let's get it. Oh, and that's whenever he got that song, bro. He got the song up in his head, bro. It was right there. He's like, let me get this. And then boom. He had a dream about it. He had a dream about the fucking song, and now he's there. I don't know what you want me to say. Shit's a fucking banger. In my opinion. Look. Vocals, tight, legible. I can hear them. Rhyme scheme, I can hear it. It's legible. It's fucking dope with the beat. The beat's not overpowering the vocals. The vocals are not overpowering the beat. Bryson Upton, song called Smokey B, Oil 710, certified banger. That's it. That's all I gotta say about that fucking song. It's a 2-minute and 10-second song, but it's a fucking bop, dude. Presidential pack of bowl, bro. Let's get fucking splifted, bro. Let's get fucking domed, bro. That's all I gotta say. So look, shout out to fucking Smokey B. Shout out to fucking Swammy J. Go look them up. I'll have their fucking pictures and shit up. You know, and go give them some listens on fucking Spotify. Show some love, bro. So show some love and go listen to their music and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. Let's see if we can get some collars on. Let's see if we can get some collars on. Let's see if she'll answer. A little too loud, sorry guys. I hate that it's green. They know that they're on, but they're not going to answer because they're just too scared to fucking talk on the phone or something about some music. I'm gonna give it like 2 more. Nope. Next. Probably not gonna answer the phone either. Then they're gonna text me, "What up? What'd you call me for? What'd you call me? What'd you call me for, man? Hey, bro, what'd you call me for? Well, you should answer your phone, dog. Should have answered your phone." That way we wouldn't have this problem. That way we wouldn't have this problem of wondering why I called. Cause I'm not gonna text it to you, dude. I'm not gonna text it to you. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, podcast, you missed the call," and they're like, "Oh."
Hello?
Well, look who it is.
What's good, bro?
What are you doing? Are you busy?
No, not really. What's up?
Nice. You're on podcast. I just podcast your ass.
Nice.
You just got podcasted, dude.
Just got podcasted.
I'm just playing. You are on podcast though, and
Nice.
you know, if that's okay with you, you're not going to be doxxed or anything if that's what you don't want. You know, no one's going to know who you are.
Oh, I don't matter, bro. I'm good.
Okay. All right. Cool. I got a few questions for you. They are going to go from easy to more in depth, and you know, it's one of those days, so it might get a little bit more heartfelt at the end if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So the basis of this call is we talk about music a lot, and so we're going to talk about some music. I'm going to ask you a few questions about music.
All right.
All right. So like growing up, you know, where we did, you know, in the smallest fucking BFE, nobody fucking know where the fuck it was or who the fuck we were.
Exactly.
Growing up in a small town and in music and stuff, like where did the line for you start with listening to what you listen to now? What was the band that got you going, or the artist that got you going?
Man, I would have to say most of the old school rappers like Bone Thugs, Tupac, Biggie, all of them, because a lot of my older brothers, that's all they listened to. So
Right.
growing up, that's all I heard.
Right. And I feel like at that time, like a lot of the kids like our age and stuff, kind of like got molded into like the Tupac era, the Biggie era, the fucking Bone Thugs era, and it kind of like, cause like I mean, dude, like what molded me was ICP. I mean, and they're like an old ass fucking group, you know.
Exactly.
And it's like weird because like we're like millennials, and we were like, I guess like put into those situations where like older brothers or family members of the older age like listened to them, and then we just stuck to it, you know.
Yeah.
So like
It just kind of was burnt in us.
yeah, for real. So we're getting older, you know. We're getting older. Where does that take you? Where does Bone Thugs and Harmony take you? Are you steady listening to them all the time, or are you like venturing off into different artists?
Not as much as I used to. I don't listen to a lot of the old school rap no more.
Right.
Unless it's like special occasions or just out of the blue or it's on my playlist.
Right.
But for the most part, I kind of venture out and listen most of the mainstream rappers now. Mainly
Right.
like Pop Smoke or Wiz Khalifa or stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I mean, even then, like Wiz Khalifa is pretty fucking old too. You could
Yeah,
even
for
say
sure.
like the next generation probably. Wiz Khalifa is probably our Tupac to them. You know?
Exactly.
Because like, dude, like Wiz Khalifa's got some fucking bangers that are probably
Oh, for
like
sure.
God level, God tier songs where you're gonna listen to that song and be like, this is like Hall of Fame shit. You know?
Exactly. This is what we grew up to.
Is there like an artist that like stands out to you, like maybe like an inspiration, or like stands out to you as like a person of like, man, I want to meet this guy in concert one day, or I want, I just like I look up to him.
For sure, Wiz Khalifa, bro. It's one of my favorite rappers.
Definitely, especially in like fucking Freona, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of our homies that listen to Wiz Khalifa. I can name a few.
Yeah, for sure.
Dude, like Wiz Khalifa, Kid Cudi, Mac Miller. Oh man, those three guys, you put those three, they should have made a song together, dude.
Dude, that would have been dope.
Oh, that would have been the best fucking song. Oh shit! Now that I think about it, that's like a trio of like proportions, bro.
Dude, they could have made some real money right there.
So I'm guessing because my next question was going to be who's your favorite artist, but I'm pretty sure Wiz Khalifa is your favorite artist.
Yeah, he is.
Well, you got a favorite song other than Wiz Khalifa's songs, or is it Wiz Khalifa too?
Other favorite song?
Yeah.
I would have to say Manslaughter by Pop Smoke.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
definitely my favorite song.
You know what's crazy? I don't really listen to Pop Smoke, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like I'm just gonna be guessing. Is he like he's not a part of it, but is he in the genre of like ASAP Rock, ASAP Ferg?
Not really, dude. He kind of made his own.
Oh, really?
I guess you could put him in the era of like, I don't know, just the voice alone would be like a DMX type thing because he has like that deep, raspy voice he makes out of himself, and
Really?
I don't know. He's different. He's like, it's like his thing is like his voice is more hard. Like it's hard to explain.
All right. Well, I might have to check him out. To be honest, like I've heard his name around, and I probably heard like one or two of his songs, but I never really got into depth with his music. You know?
Yeah, definitely check out Manslaughter.
Hell
by
yeah.
Pop Smoke.
Hell yeah.
It's with him and Rick Ross. It's a good one.
Rick Ross. Oh, mama. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, those are the chiller questions. I'm gonna get a little bit deeper if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I usually ask my my people that I call, some deep in depth of reality, maybe in their own mental, maybe their life or whatever. Today on the podcast, we are talking about letting things go that have hurt you, or letting things go in your past that you keep on holding on to for so long. We're at this age where it can either make you or it can break you.
Yes.
And so my question is there anything in your life that you might think about letting go?
Always thought about letting the whole dad thing go.
Oh, yeah?
Like, just kind of letting it go because I still hold a grudge to this day.
Right.
I still have hatred towards that man. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's been years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I still haven't let it go. And he's a lot of reasons I have a lot of random anger. You know what I mean? Just
Right.
just getting mad for no reason and stuff. And I always blamed it on him.
Right.
But I always thought about letting that go.
Yeah. Well, why don't we start working on that then?
Oh, for sure.
Maybe this is your call,
Yeah.
to be like, what?
Man.
Maybe it's time to let it all loose, clear out that attic, clear out the closet of that stuff, and be like, you know what? I'm at this age. I already could be a dad. Are you dad?
No, I'm not.
You're not a dad. Yeah, I figured. I was like, there's no way. Maybe I missed it, but I was like, I'm not sure. But like at this age, you could be a dad.
Yeah, exactly.
So why are we holding on? Why are we holding on to dead weight? Let's think about that shit for real. Like, I could be a good dad to somebody else. I could be a good stepdad to somebody else. I can be that dad that I didn't have.
Exactly. I guess it would. I would let it go more if I actually had a kid, or you know what I mean. 'Cause
Right.
I would be in dad mode, and it wouldn't I would feel a lot better about it. But since I don't have kids and stuff, and
Right.
I still think about it like, man, where'd my dad go? Like, what the hell was wrong with him and shit
Right.
like that. But
Right. Right. Well, fuck, man. I honestly did not know you were going to answer that question. It's a really tough question to ask, and it's a really tough question to answer, honestly.
oh, for sure.
But the next question is to as of you growing up the way you did, as of growing up in the place that you were, and as you are as an adult now, are you or yeah, are you genuinely happy with your life?
Yes and no.
Okay, all right,
I
yes,
want to say that.
okay.
Yes, because of I'm blessed to where I'm at. I'm blessed to be where I'm at in life and the stuff I'm doing. But no, because I wanted to be a lot further
Right,
than where I'm at right now in life.
right,
I'm not doing bad to where I'm like struggling or anything, but I'm not as good as I wanted to be.
right. And where did you want to be at right at this moment? Did you think where you were going to be?
Like I would say a career mode, man, somewhere where I'm already set. Like I have my career for the rest of my life. I have my house, my wife, my kids. My like, I was thinking I was supposed to be there already, and I'm
Right,
seeing a lot of my friends already in that era, in that stage.
right,
But I'm not saying most of them are, or a lot of them are happy, or you know what I mean, because I can't depict that. But for
right.
sure, that's where I thought I would be in life.
Right, right, understandable. I mean, even like with my situation, I was now I'm not, and
Yeah,
so I totally understand. And you know what? It's still something that can be in the future, in the near future, or in the long future. It's definitely something that you could put yourself to accountability to where like I can be there. You know, you still have
for
time.
sure.
We're still young. We're young bloods. We can still get
You,
to that situation. We can still make that situation happen. So you know what? Fucking make yourself a fucking goal, man, to get this shit going. You know, on the fucking road and shit.
yeah, for sure.
But dude, to be honest, you're my first fucking caller that answered, and I appreciate you calling, and or I appreciate you answering the call. One more question.
Go for it.
Is there anything that you want to tell the audience or the viewers? Any maybe like a quote or like something that you hold dear to yourself that helped you out, or anything of some advice? You got anything for them?
Just keep your head up in these tough times, man. That's all you got to do. Just stay strong and don't let depression get the best of you, because nowadays it will.
Yeah, yeah, for real, it will. And when in doubt, just listen to Pop Smoke, and then all your problems will go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, boss. I will let you go, and man, you have a good fucking rest of your week.
All right, brother. You too, man.
All right, dog. You drink one
All
for
right.
me.
All right. Peace.
All right, peace. Bars, right? Bars. We're gonna call one more person. You good? Okay. I'm gonna call one more person, and I think that's going to be the. I want to call a random person. Like I want somebody to like not know me 100%. Okay. 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 Mm, nah. 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 Oh, nah. This is harder than I thought to find somebody to call because the people keep on disappearing. LOL. Let's see about this one. Nope, not him. What's up, dude? What's up? Why you call me like that? What are you doing that for? Why you call me like that, dude?
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
what are you doing?
Nothing, just cooking some bacon to put. Anyway, just making some food.
Do you know what this is? Do I have to say?
What?
You're on Song Call. You got
Oh,
podcasted,
really?
dude. You just
No
got
way.
podcasted. You just got podcast. You're on podcast. You got podcasted. Is that okay?
Yeah,
All right. I'm asking you a few
fun.
questions. They're going
Okay,
to be a little bit easy at the beginning, and they're going to be a little rough at the end.
okay. I'm not good at stuff like that.
That's all
But
right.
okay.
They're not too crazy, but if you start crying, it's not my fault.
Okay,
All right.
let's go. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
All right. Growing up the way you did, and being the person that I know you are, growing up in a place that you did, what type of music did you listen to? Like, what was the main artist that you listened to growing up?
Hmm. Like music was just my getaway growing up. That's a hard one.
Right.
Um, I really, I really liked R&B music a lot.
Right. So you listen to like
Um,
Chris Brown, I guess.
Alicia Keys, maybe.
Oh, Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. I'm glad you said
yeah,
Alicia
Alicia.
Keys because I don't really like Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, no, I don't really. Yeah, me neither.
he abuses women.
Yeah, he's not my favorite. Yeah, I really did. At least growing up though, because like now, like I listen to gospel and
Right.
I still really don't have a favorite artist because I just like music. But I could say growing up, like Alicia Keys was my favorite artist probably.
Alicia Keys.
Because I like to sing along. I
Yeah.
like to sing along with her music.
TLC,
Yeah,
Spice Girls.
yeah, all of that was good. Aaliyah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
of
Leo.
course, can't forget about her.
Yeah, those. I mean, that was like peak. Like, it was weird. I have like a faint memory of our aunt. Listening to R&B, writing to her jailbirds. And we
Yeah,
were at the apartment, and it would just smell like cheap perfume. And just that shit on the radio.
those were the days.
We were like,
We were
we were
best
so
friends.
fucking ghetto. We were ghetto, dude. Like for real, like we were the whitest people in that small town, and we would go to my aunt's house, and we were just ghetto. We were eating grits, fucking watching Dora the Explorer at like 6 in the morning, eating like Frosted Flakes. It was just one of those things like in a movie where it was like these white kids living in a fucking poor ass apartment complex.
Uh, those were the days.
They were the days, though. Those were the funnest. They were the funnest.
I know we didn't even know what was going on. We didn't know what was going on.
We were just like, hey.
We were just happy to play together.
I know. It's the best. Sometimes I wish we could go back.
Yeah, when we didn't know nothing.
Yeah, we were just so
Like,
ignorant.
we just had to play together. Please don't take us home.
For real.
We just want to hang out.
Yeah, we just wanted to fucking just hang out and stay up all night and fucking laugh.
At nothing.
At
Yeah.
nothing, literally nothing. So you said that R&B was the stuff that you listened to when you were growing up, and then you stated that you listen to gospel. Is there any type of artist that you like that's your favorite gospel artist, or like do you listen to a certain type of genre now?
Well, yeah, I like this girl named Corinne Hawthorne. I think she was maybe on American Idol or something.
Yeah.
And she's on some popular like black movies.
Oh, okay.
I think so, like some of her music. What's the song? Won't He Do It? She sings that song. I like
Okay.
her.
Okay.
And I don't really I just like really always growing up and now still like I always like something I could just sing along with.
Right. Right.
Because I like to sing. So
Yeah.
if I just want to vibe, I want something with a good beat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So
for sure. Definitely.
so probably like some hip hop stuff, like when I need to like lift my spirits. Oh, like or reggae,
Oh yeah.
like Bob Marley,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
I need to listen to some Bob Marley some more because I stopped listening to reggae for a while.
Yeah, that's like some feel good music. Like I don't even be care what they're talking about on there. Just like vibe with it,
Right.
the the beat
For sure.
and the music.
Um. So in the podcast today, we have been talking about a very hard hitting topic that a lot of people do not like talking about, and some people get offended. But the topic of discussion today, because last week we were talking about taking a pause in your life, breathing, taking some time for yourself, self care, and this week we kind of hit it hard, and now we are on the discussion of we are at the age of things making or breaking us. So, what is something in your life, or I wouldn't say that what is the, you don't have to say what it is, but is there something
Mhm.
in your life that you cannot let go of?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely at that place, and um, yeah, I mean, there's probably several things that I'm working on trying to let go of. Yeah.
Right. Is there like are you in the process of actually doing it, letting these things go?
Well, I'm going to therapy,
Well, there,
and
boom, bars, therapy.
yeah,
See, there you go.
yeah,
It's
I think a
yeah,
lot of people wonder why they should like why what it would help with and stuff, and sometimes it just helps to just talk of like just to get it out. I think I'm like an oversharer,
yeah,
and then I'm like an open book. I end up sharing information with people, just random people, and then I feel guilty because
right,
I kind of dumped or stuff like that.
right,
So like just to go to the therapist and just say like this is bothering me, and and I know like you may have touched on the topic of like mental illness and stuff too,
yeah,
but like it really runs in our family.
yes,
Um,
100%.
so it's like when you deal with that too, sometimes you just need to get it out, and there's many things that I do to try to just let things go to move forward. I know eventually we'll get to a place where it's like we kind of feel okay,
Right, right.
and
Because it'll
probably
never
seeing
go
like the
away.
other side of things. Yeah, see the other side of things, and always finding coping mechanisms. That's a big thing.
Right,
Like because it doesn't go away. Like you have to learn to cope with things. So that's a big thing for me of trying to let things go is coping.
right,
Like not let it bother me all the time.
right. And I was saying that it's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. But there's a difference between forgetting about, like, just don't even worry about it, and just letting it go. A lot of people forget the fact that, oh, I've been dealing with this for so long. It's a lesson learned, or it's a traumatic experience in my life. I'm never going to it's never going to go away. But it's always good to let these things go to help you in the future, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. If you let these things rule your life, you are going to be in a place where you can rub off on your children, you can rub off on your friends, your family, or you could even destroy a lot of relationships, a lot of marriages. Significant others can walk out with the things that you hold because it has molded you to a person where you're angry, jealous, frustrated, hateful, begrudging, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, definitely. You have to find a good balance because when you don't face the things, they still get to you,
Right, right,
whether you realize it or not. Yeah, like you said, you're holding those things in, and so they when you have to kind of acknowledge and accept that things happened
right,
or that
right,
you've dealt with those things, and then you can move on, like you can move forward from there, because if you don't face it, then you're just holding it, carrying it with you. That's how I feel about it.
100%, 100%. That's on bars. I got one more question for you.
Okay.
Um, with the person that you were as a child to the person that you were as a teenager and to the person that you are today, are you genuinely happy with your life at the moment?
Um, yeah, I am. I didn't know whenever I started having kids. I had a teen pregnancy, so but I didn't know how much being a mom
Right.
would help me heal
Yeah.
and help me become this person. And I know I'm not exactly at my goal. Well, I feel like we always are can become better and like reach goals our whole life until the end. But
Right.
um like I really would say I'm not exactly where I want to be, like financially, things like that. But as far as being happy with myself, like I'm proud of myself for becoming for coming where I am today in my life. Because I never thought I really did. There was some times in my life where I was like, I don't even care if I'm alive. Like I don't know. I never could see my future, so
Right. Right.
I didn't know if I was going to make it to here. So I'm proud of where I am today, and I'm glad that I have worked on the healing process. Like I'm in a really tough place right now as far as healing, but um, I faced a lot of things to get where I am today. So yeah, I mean, all in all, I'm happy with who I am, and I wouldn't be able to be who I am today without my children. So I'm glad, God knew what I needed in my life
Right.
to
Right.
help me to heal and to know to give my life purpose, like to take care of others, to take care of my kids. So
Good.
I'm happy with that.
Good. Awesome. That's on bars. Well, is there anything that you want to tell the viewers? Maybe some advice or like a quote or something that they need to hear today? Is there something in your head that you might want to say to somebody that might actually matter to someone?
Yeah, I mean, I can share the things I've been working on lately. Um, Really just kind of unlearning things, like because we think when we're trying to grow, become a better person,
Right.
we're trying to become something like. But really, since it's kind of deep, but I don't know how some people think of it. But
That's all right.
when we're little, we uh, we are taught like everything that we become when we're older. It's taught to us like
Right.
by society, by our parents, expectations that people have of us, and we don't have to hold on to all of those things, and we don't have to hold on to any of it. We don't have to be the person that our parents always told us that we should be, or
Right.
the person that your peers, like you got in a group at school, and you don't have to fit in a box like that society makes us to feel like we have to do. So, I'm just kind of unlearning a lot of things right at this point in my life. And I would just say to other people that, like, if you're wanting to become something, become better, it's okay to let go of things and expectations you had of yourself. Like, you matter. And I had posted this online before, but it's so true that you matter just simply because you exist. Like, you don't have to
Right.
do anything to prove that you deserve to eat the basic needs of life. Like, you don't have to do anything to prove that. And we shouldn't have those expectations of other people either. We need to just kind of we can just be sometimes and just care
Right.
about people. I mean, all we could do is the best that we can.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm kind of in like a I know it's like really deep, but I'm in a turning point in my life where it's like there's a lot of things that you can just let go of to be more at peace and just live. And like, if all you can do is lay in bed one day, don't hate yourself for it. If the best
Bars.
thing you did today was shower, don't be mad at yourself. Like, don't bring yourself down, because like the expectations that society have us is unrealistic expectations.
Bars.
And yes, we do need to be a functioning member of society, but just if that's whatever the best you can do at the time that you're in, that's enough.
Right.
And you deserve love. And if you feel like nobody else is loving you, try to love yourself when you feel unlovable. And I'll end with saying there's like tons of stuff. I'm going through a lot right now, so like multiple life-changing events, and I've realized that there's so many support groups out there. So even if there's somebody in your there's nobody in your circle that has been through the things that you've been through, that you're going through or been through,
Yeah.
I promise you can go online and find a support group of people that have testimonies, stories, support to offer, that they can actually understand what you're going through. So,
Right.
I guess that was a lot,
No,
like
that's all right.
maybe like 3 different things, but
That's
but
good.
just
That's good.
love yourself, and don't have unrealistic expectations for yourself or others. And there's support. If you look for it, you can find support anywhere.
Right. All right. Well, I appreciate you answering the phone call. I appreciate you giving all of this information to the viewers, because it's going to be really helpful for them. Whoever's watching, it's really good, and I'm glad that you answered.
Okay, yeah, thanks for calling me and featuring me. That's cool. People could tell people they could follow me online or on my Instagram if they want. So
yeah. What's your
Okay.
What's your Instagram?
It's K Major, KMAJHOR.
Nice. Okay. I'll plug this in, and what if anybody needs some help, they can just DM you.
Yeah, they can. I'm here for whoever.
Nice.
I care about people.
Bars. All right. Well, I'll talk to you later, and I hope you have a good weekend. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All
You
right.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bars. Well, guys, there you have it. On the Song Call, we break boundaries, we break barriers, we break generational curses, and that's what we do. And we listen to a song and we review it. Shout out to fucking Smokey B. Shout out to fucking Swammy J. Shout out to everybody that answered the phone. You know who it is, Almighty Sai. I will see you next week on the next Song Call. And let's work on some stuff today, guys. Let's work on this. Let's get some stuff let go. Let's let some stuff go, okay, guys? Let's work on that. All right, see y'all later.
Listen.
Let's go.